Dun dun dun. Hey, good evening. Well, it's not evening. Good afternoon. How you guys doing so far? Uh, well, it's been a pretty interesting week. We lost three celebrities. These celebrities were very, very popular in the 80s. So, not been a good week for list of celebrities, but yes, we are here on a Saturday. Let's do this like Monday to Saturday. At 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, and I would take Sundays off because it's not my day. It's somebody else's day. Um, like I said before we start the show, I like to talk about some things. I got to talk about rules and all that stuff. Rule number one is when I see number one on who's watching me, that's where we officially start the show. Uh, we probably won't see that. Double check. I gotta see. I gotta see who is here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one person here. And that's why we got to start the show. Right after my right after this word. Oh, you got me on guard. Good afternoon, content creators. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Saturday. Saturday when there is nothing on TV. Nothing on TV. No sports. No regular good TV shows. Not any good movies on. But we're going to talk about some other things we need to talk about. We'll talk about music. We're talking about some tech tips you need. Learn how to create your videos, use your pictures, know how to use your pictures, know how to use your camera, and what kind of software you need to use your camera. I'm your host. We might have some special guests coming in, and we might not. So, like I always say, we'll find out in the next 20 minutes how long I will be on. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I need to check, see. So, we got to talk, let's talk about this really quickly. Um, I got a dumb dog next door barking, barking. Mhm. So, yes, I'm going to be sitting here until somebody gets here. Um, we can't see. All right, we got two people now. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Like I said, this is Saturday. This is a free for all, open mic, whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk about some stories. Let me get up and do this. We got some things to talk about, especially if you have a bucket list. My bucket list, I got a couple of things I want to do on the bucket list. So yeah, we just lost two people. We're talking about a bucket list for cruising. Now there is a billionaire in Australia that's going to be a record replacement to the Titanic, and he's going to call it the Titanic #2. So it should be ready in 2027. My question is, will you be on that cruise? And I said definitely yes. I would love. You know what? I would love to go on that cruise. The Titanic 2, 2027, yes. They're going to do the same route from England to New York City. I would love to be on that cruise because it'll be the latest state of the art. It's not going to sink. Hopefully, it's not going to sink. So that's, we got the bus files over here. Always reliable. Thank you, bus files, for coming in. And we'll until the people. So, you know. As I say, Titanic 2 will be coming out as we know the state of the art. A billionaire from Australia, so I can't remember what the name is, but it should be coming out in 2027. But I'm disappointed. Royal Caribbean, they have announced that the new ship, not the Stars of the Seas, but the Legend of the Seas, will not go to Galveston. It's not even going to the United States. It's going to those idiots in Europe. I mean, Royal Caribbean has just lost their every mind. I mean, you need to put the world's biggest cruise ship and the biggest landmass state in America with the state of things. Because I guarantee you put that cruise ship there, it'll be loaded, it'll be full every time because you got the Midwest. You got all people in the you got mostly in Texas, Arkansas. I don't think I'll take it. But yeah, Royal Caribbean has done a stupid thing. I'm just saying, they just did a stupid thing. So that was the top story of this week. That Legend of the Seas coming going to Europe. It's not going to be going. The question is, since there are two Icon class ships in Florida, and actually, really, they don't need two Icon class. If they want to make some real money, they put that one in Galveston, but the other one raise the price. That'll be their number one ship there, which should be the Icon. We should get the stars this ticket, but yeah, I don't control Royal Caribbean. I don't know anybody who does. I mean, if I had to look at the Royal Caribbean, uh, definitely will be not going to Florida or Florida Company. Um, there's like little disturbances in the Gulf of Mexico. Looks like it's not going to be causing anything, but just heavy rain between from Florida to New Orleans. A little bit of going to Eastern, but not the Houston Galveston is not going to be affected with this weather. But the Gulf of Mexico will be a little tribute. A little bit of rain, a little bit of wind. It's how the Gulf of Mexico. But and I got Buddy Hackett in the house. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Buddy Hackett, for calling in. Chris Strinyard is always in the house. We got some lurkers. Always like the lurkers. We probably got the Watershot Adventures. He's lurking somewhere. I know he is lurking somewhere. Trying to figure out what I'm going to say. But yeah, a lot of people don't understand especially if you're cruising overseas, and you're going on a ship, not out of the United States, but if you get on the ship while you're in Australia or Europe, you gotta follow their rules. They gotta make sure they have a visa to enter those classes. We got embarkation agent in the house. Thank you. Uh, is everything good? Can anybody hear me? Is there any reverb? Uh, Does it sound pretty good? Is it better? Somebody said I should get closer. So this is the closest I can get without messing things up. Uh, let's see. Do the Star Wars thing. Let's see here. All right. And I, I'm in line. Well, I'm in line at the ferry at the port. Want to say hi. Well, hey, welcome in. Uh, we got we got 4 people in the house. Thank you guys for calling in. Um, you missed the top story, Jennifer. We were talking about the legend of the seas and it's not going to Galveston. It's not even going to the United States. It's going to Europe. Those sorry dogs. I mean, Royal Caribbean, uh, and Carnival is actually like full. And see, when Carnival acts like full, Royal Caribbean did what they did. MSC is going to be the big winner. Yeah, if you don't know MSC Cruises, they are a mainly a container company. They come into America. They had a lot of success in Europe. Now they're trying to come to America, and they're way cheaper than Carnival. And Carnival is just looking at mine. What? Your Facebook has been hacked. Your Facebook, and you can't get into it. Wow. That's well, you need it. You need to do that as far as to get your information, get your news and information. Uh, yeah, I think do you have Instagram and TikTok and all that to get your. Thinking of TikTok, I do. I don't do it as much as I used to because TikTok is my kryptonite. You know why, Jennifer? Because I like to say my word. I like to speak the word. I like to say what I want to say. And basically, TikTok does not like me. I feel more comfortable going live on YouTube than I do on TikTok. So there we go. Um, so as I said, if you are traveling overseas, make sure to know the rules of the overseas. Make sure they need that if you're gonna go out of their country, have your visa up. They get you a visa. Make sure your passport is up to date. Let's see. Well, yes, they also tried to spend spend 6,000 like Walmart. Well, I think it's Andrew. I think it's Andrew that's spending your money and buying Walmart. No, seriously. Um, hopefully they fix that up. I think Andrew is trying to buy something. $6,000. That's a lot. That, that's a lot of money. So, yeah, I hope you take care of that. I hope they can, I hope they, PG-18, I hope they catch the bastards and hang her up to their nuts. I mean, why would they do something like that? Identity theft, and yeah, if I catch them, if I catch them, I'll probably be on America's Most Wanted because you're not messing with my money. Yeah, you're not, you're not messing with my money. Z gave it a home theater in the house. Welcome in, Z gave it a home theater. Speaking of Z gave it a home theater. I went to go see the new Superman movie. I recommend you go watch that movie. It was pretty cool. It is on my top three list. I mean, the first two, I saw the entry first two in the movies. I saw this one in the movies. But yeah, uh, make sure you go see that. Or if you have Amazon Prime or that other stuff, High Gate, if you have that, I recommend you do that for your media room. With I'm trying to build myself. Uh, but yes, so I haven't talked to Bill. Well, I talked to Bill while he went on his cruise. Starting on Monday, uh, it looks like Z's Power Hour will be back on. I got to talk to Bill. Find out what will be a good time because Bill is not a morning person, so we got to figure out what time. He's not a morning person, so we got to figure out what time would be good for the both of us. Yeah. Yeah. The news the it was good, but it wasn't great. I thought the middle was too long, too much dialogue. Uh, it felt like it was dragging a little bit, but other than that, the sound effects, the special effects were pretty cool. Not as good as not as good as the original, like Christopher Reeve, G. Hackman, and Margaret Kidder. Yes, the original. Uh, but yeah, getting back to the Koozies thing, so there was another outbreak around Caribbean, stomach virus. So they had to clean that. They had to clean that ship. And see, the stomach virus is because the people not washing their hands, but it's good be washing their hands. Make sure your children wash their hands too. Make sure you gotta visually see them wash their hands. Uh, Same. Why did I say that? Because I used to be a professional liar when I was a kid. I used to be a professional liar when I was a kid. Yes. Some people say I do it now. Anyway, so yeah. A lot of people want to know what is your next cruise? I thought it would be the Legend of the Seas, but that went out the smoke. It went. Um, my next cruise won't happen until I find me a decent cruise like MSC or Royal Caribbean. Uh, if I find me a good 7 day Oasis class ship, I'll probably do that one. But yeah, it's one of those things you just gotta keep on going to figure out what you want to do. So when's the best time to book a cruise? I'd say in the middle of September to the 1st of November. That's when the kids, the spoiled brats, go back to school. I'm talking about from elementary to college, they go back to school, and the prices will be lower. Um, it's also the high peak season of hurricanes, so the prices will be lower. People will be afraid to go on. So yeah, I've got 3 people in the house, guys. Don't forget main thing. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. I know I have some new people. By the way, I had some new people came in this week. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Well, we do appreciate it. And like I said, I gotta keep on doing what I'm doing to try to get my hours back. I'll take about 240 or something like that. And yes, you gotta get back to. I gotta get back to 1,000. Or is it 3,000? Oh yeah, I gotta get to that so I can get it monetized. That's gonna be a lot of work. And I also gotta find me a new software so I can get my editing. Or I can get back on YouTube Studio and figure out what kind of editing software I can do. But the thing is, I need to find me a software that over time to the videos. So I can do Bill knows what I'm talking about. And where is Bill? Where is Bill? Where's One Shot Adventures? I could think of that. And this is Advent. No, they're not coming to get me. Anyways, we're talking about cruising. We're talking about the cruising industry. Southwest Airlines is doing preferred seating now. It was not a free for all, but now it's preferred seating. So their prices are going to be going up. So, yeah, so I'm almost done with the Southwest Airlines. Come on now. I know the shutdown cost you money, but dang. Anyway, it's I want to know, hey, so you're going to do that? Anyone do? It costs money for checking your bags. I think it's like $30. The second one is 40. So like $70 to check in 2 bags. Oh well, that's what we're getting done. Other than that, what else we got to talk about? Oh yeah, we got to talk about this. The next couple of weeks, you might see some deals with the kids go back to school like that. Make sure if you're gonna book a cruise, do not call the cruise company because you'll be on the hold for a couple of hours. And if you know somebody that goes on a cruise a lot, talk to them. They'll say, "Hey, get a travel agent." Now, I know at least 4 travel agents. I know Ocean Ocean Travel, American Amanda, Vacation Nation. Big Bill trying to be a Big Bill trying to do a travel agent. I think he is. Uh, that's the 3 or 4 people I know who are travel agents. Talk to them. If you call a regular travel agent, they'll ask you for money. That's not the good travel agent to get. The people I know get paid through the cruise company. So go to oceanoceantravel.com, islandtimetravel.com, Embarkation Nation. I don't know their handle, but yeah. Go ahead and check them out. It's the most definite thing you need to do when you get ready to go on a cruise. Make sure you have your insurance. Make sure you have health insurance from the state. make sure you talk to your travel agent and tell what their insurance policy for different cruises, because different cruises have different policies when it comes to uh, health insurance or accident insurance. Um, if you cruise and you go to the port, and that port gets canceled, you get the port fees back. You probably get the onboard credit. Uh, you can have to like go back to your account or you go back to your onboard credit. So, like for example, if I was going to 100 and the ship can go there, you put that on onboard credit. And yes, you can use your onboard. Now, a lot of people don't know what onboard credit is. You can use your onboard credit to gamble. Yes. We got, oh, you get, yeah, you get the, you're lucky people. You're very, very lucky. Get the, yes, Derek and Amanda, pretty good people. You know what? If I wasn't in this bad shape, I would go, if I would have done it a long time ago. Um, because I was going to do the monthly payment, but I just got too sick. And, had to think about me. And, but hey, you never know. Might be the last minute cruiser. I'm in the process of talking to Derek about that. Last minute cruiser. I think I made a good deal. And it's very hard for me because I'm a solo cruiser. So I think cruise nuts going on that cruise. I have not talked to him about it. So I'm the only one. So yeah, as far as me going on that cruise, I had to get a train ticket for the Amtrak. I had to get that. I had to get a hotel, and I had to get a scooter. I think the scooter will be most expensive. Yes, just one person. Anyway, so yeah, 30 minutes is almost gone. Uh, Go ahead, Mr. Stuff there. I was trying to call somebody, and apparently they are too busy to answer. Now, as far as string guard is concerned, if I had a 40, 40% off, I do that next month. I might be doing YouTube Premium because uh, I got to work on the software for YouTube Studio. Because I got a video on my computer and I can edit. Okay, Donnie is here. Well, I think Sherry is not here. I said a message. I said a message on Bruce. He was not answering the phone. Um, I look at the weather report. I got uh, with Sherry is Sherry said something to the bad. You don't have children Why are you going to Disney? You don't have no children. And you guys know I will never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever go to Disney cruise. Nope. Uh, if you want to know, why is he? Why you don't want to go to Disney cruise? Number one, they don't have the drink package. Number two, they don't have casinos. And number three, I'm not going to say I'm going to do with 1,000 kids. That is not my thrill. But what else we going to do? Oh, by the way, needless to say, I hate when people bring their babies to the cruise less than 6 months old. Why you bring your 2-month-old baby with you? That's why you got parents or grandparents to take care of your kid while you're on. Don't bring that baby in there because the only thing they do is eat and poop and cry, yell, and scream. That's all they do. It's cry and poop. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to smell that. Come on, man. And another thing. Now, I blame these on the parents for going on these cruises. You gotta watch what your kids do on these cruises. On a Jubilee, I saw two people bring their children to the casino bar. A casino bar. You don't put your kids in the bar. That's child abuse. All that, especially the smoking section. Yes, they should outlaw smoking. Sorry, Bill, but they should outlaw smoking. Smoking causes cancer. Because taking a head smoke, especially if you have kids that have asthma, which I did, my PG-18, my parents didn't give a shit. They didn't. They knew I had asthma, but they didn't just smoke in their ears inside the car, inside the house. And my mom said, if you don't like it, get out. So I said, bye. My senior year, my senior year, my senior year, I went, I talked to my dad, but dad was not there. My mom was saying, hey, you don't like it, get out. My dad was, where was he? He was a attendant while working there. So, I said, she said, you don't like it, get out. I said, okay. The second half of my senior year, I had a job, and I got me an apartment. My father came back and said, where is he? He said, he got an apartment. He said, why? Because he was complaining about smoking. So he didn't like it, get out. And he left. You, my father was pissed. Let's see here. Coach Cruz is in Miami. Is he live? Is Coach Cruz alive? Let's, let's find out. Uh-huh. Let's see. I'm live. Oh, by the way, if you want to know anything about YouTube and how to make money, how to make shorts, how to make thumbnails, Nick David did a show today. It's on repeat every Saturday. Check out Nick Damon. He is a good guy. Mm-hmm. Uh, sitting here with good cruise. Oh, he's not live. Oh, okay. He's not live. Yes, we got 3 people watching me. Anyway, you know what? Before I get out of here, I know you guys are busy on the weekend. That you are busy. Um, Tomorrow's my day off on Sundays. But Monday, I contact Bill. I gotta contact Bill this week and see what he set up these 5 hours. I know he doesn't get up early in the morning, so we probably do these 5 hour on regular time. But I need to talk to Bill about that. But I know he is sleeping now. But guys, don't forget Monday regular time. Tomorrow will be off. Don't forget to check Internet of Fun. Should be on tomorrow at 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Check out her show. She has a good show. I'm going to get out of here because there's no one this. Mm-hmm. uh, I can do some editing. That's what I need to do. I need to do some editing. So I'm going to be doing that. Uh, Come on. Look bastard. All right, the Guardian. Mm-hmm. What is this? What? He's on Good Life TV. Who's that? Who's Uncle Dave? Why didn't get an invite? All right, so everybody's gonna go to Good Life TV. Coach Goods is on there. Um, and I'm gonna end this. Guys, don't forget. All right, guys, don't forget. Starting Monday, G Power Hour with me and Forrest on the Adventure. We don't know what I don't know what time it is, so stay tuned. Um, Guys, hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. And always remember, do not drink and drive. Do not hang around with people that do. And always drink responsible. Peace out. Deuces. And we's out.